Imagine paying a penalty so big that the only way to get your car back is to empty your savings, or seeing your vehicle taken off the road on the spot for weeks. That's the reality in Dubai today. Could this stick, or a mix of stick and carrot, fix traffic chaos in India? Let's investigate. First, let's face the grim reality. India loses over 172,000 lives on the road every year. That's more than 450 deaths every single day. Forget a natural disaster. This is a man-made systemic crisis. And who's dying? Mostly young people. Road accidents are now the leading cause of death among Indian men aged 15 to 29. 1 in 5 deaths in this age group happens on the road. We are losing an entire generation. Here's what should alarm every Indian. While global road deaths are declining, India has seen a 177% increase between 2005 and 2022. The world is solving this problem. We are getting worse. So why is this happening? What's killing Indians on the road? The data is crystal clear. Traffic violations are responsible for the majority of the deaths. Let me show you the top 5 killers. Number 1, overspeeding. This alone is responsible for 71.2% of all road deaths. 7 out of 10 people who die on Indian roads die because someone was driving too fast. Number 2, not wearing helmets. In 2022, 50,029 two-wheeler riders died because they weren't wearing helmets. Think about this. Out of 75,000 two-wheeler deaths, 50,000 involved no helmet. Number 3, not wearing seatbelts. Out of 21,000 car accident deaths, 17,000 people weren't wearing seatbelts. That's 81%. Number 4, drunk driving. Causes approximately 19 deaths every single day. And number 5, wrong side driving, jumping red signal, mobile phone use, the usual suspects we see every day. So why don't people follow traffic rules? Multiple reasons. Let's break it down. First, the fear of getting caught is very low. Around 40% of the people admit ignoring rules because the chance of enforcement feels slim. When enforcement is patchy, people treat fines as a rare nuisance rather than an everyday cost. In our country, manual traffic policing with limited data and camera coverage means inconsistent punishment. Second, there is a cultural mindset, the famous jugaad. If everyone is breaking the rule, why shouldn't I? Especially when public figures and officials also flout rules. If rule breaking doesn't produce instant visible consequences, norms don't change fast. Third, poor or inconsistent infrastructure forces people to bend rules. Missing lane markings or broken signals lead to unsafe improvisations. Then, there's impatience and stress added from long traffic jams and poor infrastructure. Plus, driving education focuses more on handling the vehicle than on traffic ethics. So, what can we do? Let's look at Dubai, a city that went from traffic chaos to one of the world's most disciplined road systems in just 20 years. The Dubai model operates on 3 principles: heavy fines, instant consequences, zero tolerance. Let me give you some numbers. In Dubai, running a red light costs you 1,000 dirhams, that's 23,000 rupees, plus you get 12 black points on your license. Your vehicle is impounded for 30 days and to get it back you pay another 11.5 lakhs as impound release fees. Overspeeding, 69,000 rupees fine and your vehicle is confiscated. Drunk driving, severe penalties including jail time. Use your mobile phone while driving, 18,400 rupees fine plus 4 black points. But here's the real deterrent. Instant vehicle impounding. The moment you commit a serious violation, your vehicle is seized on the spot for 30 days, for 60 days, sometimes permanently. And to get it back, you need to pay every pending fine, the impound fee plus daily storage charges. They also have a black points system. Accumulate 24 black points in 1 year and your license is suspended for a full year. These points stay on your record. Insurance companies can see them, your premiums go up. And enforcement, completely automated. Advanced AI-powered radar systems detect 8 different types of violations automatically. Sudden swerving, not maintaining distance, lane violations, even whether you're wearing a seatbelt or using your phone. Instant e-challans sent via SMS, no human involvement, no discretion, no bribes, no negotiation. The result? Dubai today has one of the lowest road fatality rates in the world, despite having one of the highest vehicle densities. Dubai's approach is blunt and visible. Impressive, right? But that's Dubai. Different social, legal, and economic context from India. Should India just copy this model? Does heavy fines plus impounding actually work? Well, India actually tried this heavy penalty model. The Motor Vehicles Amendment Act of 2019 dramatically increased fines. Drunk driving penalties jumped from 2,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees. No helmet or seatbelt went from 100 rupees to 1,000 rupees, and overspeeding fines increased by 300 to 500%. Initial policy analysis showed a stunning result: a 40% decline in road mortality right after implementation. It worked, but then it failed. Why? So, what are the unique challenges India faces? First challenge is our economic reality. Dubai's per capita income is approximately 30 lakh per year. India's is around 1.5 lakh. That's 20 times lower. A 23,000 rupee fine in Dubai is less than 1% of average annual income. For an average Indian, 23,000 is 15% of their yearly income. And that 11.5 lakh impound fee, that's 7 years of salary for many Indians. Our second challenge comes from our two-wheeler reality. Remember, 44.5% of our road deaths involve two-wheelers. These aren't people joyriding. These are delivery workers, office employees, small business owners for whom that two-wheeler is their livelihood. If you impound someone's bike for 30 days with 11.5 lakh release fee, you're not just punishing a traffic violation, you're destroying their ability to earn. Dubai has excellent metro coverage, affordable buses, taxis everywhere. Most Indian cities, if your vehicle is impounded, you literally cannot go to work. A third challenge is our infrastructure and corruption. Dubai has completely digitized systems, AI cameras at every junctions and zero corruption in enforcement. India has inconsistent digital infrastructure, limited camera coverage, and well, we all know about the corruption issue. Academic research in developing nations confirms that when fines are too high, they are seen not as a tool for safety, but as a tool for revenue generation. This destroys public trust. Crucially, high fines without certainty of enforcement only encourage more corruption, as the incentive to bribe a cop over paying a massive fine skyrockets. We imposed a heavy penalty on a broken system. So what should India actually do? India needs a multi-pronged behavioral deterrence model, not just heavy fines. First, focus on technology-first enforcement. Yes, like Dubai, roll out AI cameras systematically, make e-challans universal, launch a national automated enforcement grid to guarantee that every single violation is instantly and electronically penalized, removing human discretion and corruption from the equation. This part we should absolutely copy. Fines will be ineffective if they can't be reliably collected or if enforcement is patchy. Remember, for long-term compliance, you need surety over heaviness. Make penalties unavoidable, not just unaffordable. Second, graded fair penalties, not Dubai style. Here's what makes sense. First offense, moderate fine plus mandatory 2-hour safety training. Second offense, higher fine plus license demerit points leading to increase in your insurance premiums. Third offense, vehicle detention, not impounding with massive fees, but temporary holding for 7 to 15 days. Fourth offense, license cancellation and mandatory retraining before restoration. It is imperative to ensure transparent processes and legal safeguards to avoid abuse. Make fines easy to pay, publicly visible and enforceable. This reduces corruption and increases certainty of punishment. Reinvesting the fine revenue into road safety and public transport gains public trust. Third, economic justice. Scale fines and detention fees based on vehicle value. A 5,000 rupee fine means very different things to someone with a 50,000 rupee bike versus someone with a 50 lakh car. For serious violations, consider income-linked penalties like some Scandinavian countries do. Fourth, incentivize good behavior. This is crucial. Why only punish? Why not reward? Test carrots alongside sticks. Insurance discount for zero violation records. Recognition program with safe driver certification. Cashback on vehicle tax for maintaining a clean record. These reward programs can complement penalties. They shift behavior by offering gains rather than only threats. And finally, fix the engineering. Remember, 67% of accidents happen on straight roads. That's a design problem. Better road engineering, elimination of accident black spots, proper signage, better lighting, these save lives. So here's my answer to the question, should India adopt the Dubai model? No, not as it is. Dubai's model works for Dubai because of their unique context. Small area, high income, established infrastructure, excellent public transport. For India, blindly copying it would be a disaster. It would unfairly punish the poor, create massive enforcement challenges, and likely fail to change behavior because the economic burden would be crushing. But, and this is important, we absolutely need to be tough on traffic violations. Just smart tough, not blind tough. We need Dubai's technology and zero tolerance on enforcement, but we need it combined with India's economic reality, our infrastructure challenges, and a focus on changing behavior, not just extracting money. We need a system that's tough on violations but fair in punishment. One that incentivizes good behavior as much as it penalizes bad behavior. One that recognizes that a delivery worker on a bike and a businessman in an SUV violating the same rule doesn't mean they should face the same economic devastation. Now, it's your turn. You are the Prime Minister in this series. What would you do? Drop your policy recommendations in the comments. Let's have a real discussion. And if you found this deep dive valuable, hit subscribe. Next week in this series, we're tackling another challenge: why getting a driving license in India is too easy and deadly. Until then, please wear your helmet, buckle up, and drive like your life and someone else's life depends on it, because it does.